две и сказал...
Журналисты были.
Welcome to the beautiful gas station at the border of Lithuania and Poland. Today we're driving to Ukraine with this truck or van. It's filled up with all sorts of humanitarian aid for Ukrainians. Right now we're sorting out some documents, making some copies. The woman inside the gas station there, she was kind enough to let us use her copy machine. Yeah, so it's gonna be around 9 hours of just driving through Poland. Oh, you got it. Driving through Poland and then driving into Ukraine, unloading in one of the checkpoints, and then moving to Kiev, and we'll see what happens there. Already getting settled. Oh. Hiding his sandwiches. Kopal na piasku. We just stopped somewhere maybe 100 kilometers from the border of Ukraine, just to pee and restock on some of the supplies. But our truck is still moving. It's 8 o'clock in the morning right now, so we spent the night uncomfortably trying to sleep. Well, some of us. We still have some 100 kilometers to go. Then we're gonna stop and switch drivers at the border, because the driver who's registered for the car has to drive through the border into Ukraine. Can't really film in the car because it's always playing music, and everything is gonna be copyrighted. So, but it's fine. Almost the border. Can't really film outside and film inside, and inside the car. As always, there's a problem at the office. One of our guys went back to get the right piece of paper, and then we'll have to get the whole process approved again. That's Latvian, that's Latvian, that's Latvian, and back there's one Nissan Latvian.
Ew.
Finally made it to Ukraine. I couldn't film in the customs, but... Nuvalyčiau langą, bet vėl sakys, kaip su nosim nuplaut. Ai, galima... Modestai, gali pavažiuoti mašiną?
Wow. Dabar nebe.
But yeah, so I met Roman here when I was here in spring. Yeah, Roman is very inspiring as well. He's very young. He's younger than me, and he does so many good things, and he has such a bright mind as well. Thank you, man.
You drive in all time, you sleep like 3 hours, you take a rest at 3 a.m. and get up at 6 a.m. You're going to the Lviv railway station to Polish border and something else, like it's all time in moving.
Yeah.
Like you move, and you can't stop. Like you have a lot of adrenaline inside, and you work like a clock.
Yeah.
You know, and this was very good because people like was like one thing, one mechanism who working like a Swiss watch. We don't have to try to disappoint something people we didn't have like try to mistake, because we must be very we must do like a quality work, and we must to be very friendship with other people. So it was very funny because I see a lot of panic here. A lot of people think that came from Belarus, from part of Kiev region. It's like pigs wars will going to this side, and I remember when was like wrong information that the sound was descended in near this area, and we have a lot of hunters in this area, and posted in Facebook like local media, every guy who have a gun, please meet in the one point. And I remember this time when a lot of guys going with AKMs, with a short rifle.
Just like hunter stuff.
It was very scary because a lot of people from other sides of the city came to one point. They was very, very scared, I think, and very ready to shot someone.
Oh, okay.
It will be,
they were very trigger happy.
Yeah, it will be very funny because a lot of people, and I think.
So it's like Terobaron, no?
Like this, something like that.
Like the government wanted for people to join up and then try to defend
our city.
Yes, the city.
And one more cool story is when we have it was February on 27th. The like Terobaron was stopped the bus of the people who came from Kiev. To Polish border, and one of this passenger was like British, and they
like
only,
a tourist,
like
or was he living?
Like a tourist. He stay in Kiev, and war was started, and they go out from Kiev from like a bus, and checking documents and like a station for block posts.
Yeah.
And
wait, was this guy bald? No.
No, our Terobaron was drop out on the city because the one of word on the they can to say it's in Russian "Спасибо, до свидания," and they say, "Oh, our passenger." So, and this is British people. It's like doing like fortification in this area in the central of city, like bags with sand. And when we contact with the government of UK, they only want to ask us, can we drop this guy to the Polish border? But this British guy didn't want to leave the country. They say, I'm a lorry driver, I can driving, I can...
Oh, he wanted to help?
Yeah, he wanted to help. It's like...
wait, he was taking a bus to here out of Kiev, but he was not leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it stay about 1 week, and we scared about this because we don't understand like what will be in future, like what we doing here. So it's like a partisan war or something else, because it's a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of information.
Yeah, it's like nobody really
knows what
had an idea what to do. Yes.
And then we contact with UK government, and we was dropped it to the Polish border, and then this guy was going to Homs.
Yeah,
he's from Wales, I think.
Wales. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Very, very funny stories because first time it's like another region people who
Yeah.
live here, who stay here
Yeah.
and want to help.
Yeah.
It was like it's not this information don't put inside in my head like
Yeah, it was,
why are you here?
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
doing
why?
here?
Why are you
go
here?
go home go home because we was very scared can damage he can do for damage like himself.
Yeah.
Think that will be better if they go home.
Yeah.
So we dropped to Polish border, and
Yeah.
the government meet in Poland, in Szczecin.
Yeah.
It's like a Ukrainian-Polish border, and they helpful, and then go home. And so
I remember I was in Lviv, and I think there's like 5 volunteer kuchnias, like kitchens. Lvivski volontersky kuchnia. I think that's it. And we were in one, and there was a lot of people peeling potatoes, they prepare the food, then they ship it out, they dry it, and then bring it back to pack it, and then there was a lot of Ukrainian women, and there was one older gentleman, and he was like peeling potatoes, but he was not talking. And at one point I spoke English to somebody, I don't maybe like one of the Ukrainian women. And he was like, "Oh, you're American. You're American." And it turns out his name is Steven. He's retired, and when the war started, he just started calling everyone he knew. If somebody knew someone in Ukraine, where he could just, come here and try to help. So he didn't speak the language at all, and he was peeling potatoes for 2 weeks straight. He was just sitting there peeling potatoes. Like people they want to help.
yeah, it's like one mechanism. It's
Yeah,
working like a Swiss.
Yeah, it's
Swiss
like
watch.
well, it's more philosophical, but sometimes I think if it's the hate that unites us or the love.
Because we understand we have like one of the black side of this part of world, and we must to put some lights on this dark side.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
We must to do this together because like in Ukrainian we have it's called прислів'я, гуртом і батька легше бити. Тобто it's called like together we can do everything what we want.
Okay.
So when we
Like a fist.
Yeah.
Like a finger, you can't do anything.
Yeah, but the fist it's like because people on the 3 months of war was very very friendship.
Yeah.
So it's like one of mechanism you help each other.
Yeah.
We have a lot of troubles with the petrol in this area when war was started because a lot of bases when based like a fuel was bombed by Russians. So people share by fuel like a diesel or a petrol share with each other. So for thank you these people because for this I have a diesel car in this time in that time I was having a diesel car and people share this diesel and I can drive it and drop the people for other sides of part of Lviv region. So it was like a lot of volunteers who have like not volunteers like they sent a message in Facebook that we want to help. What we must do? I have own car. What I can to do?
Yeah.
And they will like organization like guys with the cars who can drop people from Reveille station, going to Polish border, or from Reveille station to our city to our shelter, and it's like was very very good because I remember this time was like warm inside. It's very. It's give me a hope that people didn't end it. People want to do this something what helpful for other people, and this is very good. I think it's like a ideal situation for us because people understand who we can with people we can share something resource and something else.
Do you think do you and your friends here like follow the frontline news every day? or do you try to kind of push yourself back to save
We
yourself emotionally a bit?
we was in the front line. It was like a Christmas.
Yeah.
We like going with show to our guys because a lot of we have traditional things in this part of Ukraine. It's called like a koляда. It's like a Christmas songs and something like that. And we these shows, we was going with these shows in the front line. We was here.
Oh, front lines. Okay, like to the soldiers and.
Yeah, of course. It's like Donetsk region, Bakhmut, Kramatorsk, Konstantinivka, and we want to share this this good emotional with our people who there because he stay in the front line. He didn't see this these shows because we have a traditional things in Christmas. We're going to home from home to home and sing carols.
Yeah.
So these people. 2 years it was like war was started, didn't see these carols, and we want to share this.
Oh, you wanted to rebuild the tradition or reignite it?
We want to like on a few minutes to replace people from 0 point of war to home.
Oh, okay, yes.
It's like
it's like when 1942 where on the Christmas day war stopped. And then everyone started singing, but it was
at the time.
So you don't have really opinions about what's happening in Kursk Oblast, or when it started happening, was there any emotion there? Or?
And this time when we're going to
into Russia, like the first time you're actually going.
I hate Russia from 2014. So
yeah.
For me,
so it's like
with me, it's like every day you get up and think fuck Russia or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I see when Russians kills my friends, kill my family. So it's something like that. Because from 2014.
You had friends who were soldiers and. Well, I've seen some soldiers.
Actually, like all of people of Ukraine have our friends or family who was died in this war.
I saw in every city center has these banners with people who have perished.
Very sad because we lost other people. We lost the people who can this country more perfect like this. He doing a lot of job. He paid a lot of. He lost everything. He lost his life. It's a more important what the people have in this life. So we must to. Must like keep every minute, every second in this life because we don't know what to do, what will be tomorrow. We don't know. Can every time rocket can bomb like hey in 1 minute and you die. So you live like one day. And for this day you must do everything for be helpful for other people. It's we living like this more like 3 years actually.
I'm so sorry, I need to go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You have a really cool tattoo on your arm.
Thank you.
I don't know if
Guys,
this.
we still need to reach Kiev.
Yeah.
So we need to save our time.
Who know what is USSR is, we can speak in Russian. But with people here, with Ukrainian people, I will never switch in Russian language. For me, it's like you Ukrainian, you must know your own language because in home you can speak in other language, Chinese, English, or something else. But inside in this your country, you must with people communicated only in Ukrainian. It's like a rule for me. I was in Kiev in Irpin when a lot of people of Kiev region speaking in Russian too. When soldiers doing like some operation here, and they speak in Ukrainian, and please people to speak Ukrainian too because they don't know who can shoot or something else. they say to people, please speak in Ukrainian because
In
we
the
can
front lines?
find you. This is was in front line.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like in Kiev to
Yeah.
May of 2020.
Okay, so in Kiev, yeah.
Because it was like Russian, it's like a secondary my language because all movies or cartoons or books was in Russian language, and we live in 150 kilometers to Polish border. I didn't know Poland language. I know more Russian than I can. For television, I can see television of Polish television, but every time when selling like CDs or something else, it was only in Russian.
So this is the storage area. Yeah, this is where, when the war started, there was so many donations that everything was like filled up to the top, yeah. And now you have, Lithuanian stuff.
Almost, it's Lithuanian stuff.
Yeah, well, some of it is, and then you have the things that we brought here as well. Yeah. There we go. Randuku. And that's the guy we drove in with. Well, he's gonna be in Kiev. Yeah, basically, this is the storage, and then they have the stage area. Yeah. So I don't want to disturb any people. So this used to be the stage.
It's people here.
Oh, okay.
Because mother with 4 children was dropped out from this. It's like a rest zone. Now.
Yeah. So I can see myself. Yeah. So this used to be the stage. So this place here used to be a theater where Roman and his colleagues would perform for people, and then they transformed everything into living quarters for refugees. And yeah, like I said, at the start of the war, they had 2,000 people, and even more, coming through these living quarters. You have.
Because a lot of beds need to repair,
So I don't want to disturb people on the other side of that fence, but it's like 20s of beds. But yeah, when I was here last time, this used to be like for women and children, and they moved now to Kharkiv.
No, he moved to Chervonograd. It's
Chervonograd.
Region too.
Yeah.
It's like from here, it's like 65 kilometers.
Okay. Yeah, so they have their own heating system that they did before.
We go from this. It's not good for health for people who live here because he breathes this every day.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, it's toxic.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
very
and
toxic.
it's even worse for older people.
One time 2 months we rebuild this, and every time it's going.
How much do you think would cost to fix
Roof?
the roof? Yeah.
I think it's very expensive because
Very
we
expensive.
have a lot of square here.
Yeah.
It's like 400 square meters here.
400. Yeah.
Because
But I saw you have the roofing on the side of the. So you're planning to.
we
do
planning to do something. We rebuild something like area that's critical.
Yeah.
We go into the roof,
Yeah.
drop this out, and put new parts.
Yeah.
But they're not very helpful, but sometimes it's like help to not so have a critical situation.
But yeah, you built the showers, you built the kitchen, you built the
Toilet,
the heating
laundry,
system.
it's-
Yeah.
It's
Did everything? How long did it take? Well, let's say the heating, like it's the most important if you have people during the winter.
2 months.
2 months.
2
Okay.
months. It's
Was it
rebuilt.
Was it like a contractor, or did you have like people helping you with the
Helping people only
Okay.
helping. It's like
only like materials?
and work
And wo-
because
okay, yeah.
these people must be very qualified
Yeah.
in this site.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think
They already want to
we can
leave.
talk an hour,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I think so. But
Okay, so nice to meet you.
this thing like a kitchen. You put inside like a fuel, like a wood or something
Yeah.
else, and the heating and he can cooking
Yeah.
inside. So.
See you soon, guys. See you, bye. Take care of your shoes.
Everyone's done for. Only the driver is still alive. It was a long day and we still have 6 hours to drive to Kiev. So we'll be there midnight, around midnight. But we're not gonna drive through night anymore, so we're gonna sleep as normal human beings. We just stopped to get some coffee and some drinks, and this guy walked up to us and he gave us a bunch of beers. He said this one is from this region alone. Brought it from his the back of his car.
Gelin burası.
Geile. Kriegst du es drin sauer, ne? Nuka.
Nova, makrelo.
No. Hep 작았어. Hep 작았어. 아이차. Hey-o. So today we didn't do much. Just kind of waiting to unload the last of the humanitarian aid, and then I can show you how you have to open the back door here. And I have to go inside. Fine. Cigarette. Now we have these like huge power banks. It's the last checkpoint for last checkpoint for the day, and then that's it for today. So I've just been working on the on my laptop here in this building. We have like a flat rented, and then so today is just a relaxation day, and then tomorrow we have to go to Borodianka, 9 o'clock in the morning. Hello. Businessman. Hello.
Hola. Kur visi kiti?
Miega.
O kur gintraukas?
Čia.
Čia, ne? O mūsų mašliukas?
Čia.
Čia galima pastatyti, ne?
Čia galima, jo.
Valandos darbas.
Ne, tu čia prapultum čia.
Aš vis tik išvažiuočiau. Į mašiną tai nevažiuoju. Nes labai kietas,
Nu, žymiai geriau negu.
negu kas.
Ага.
Да, я помню все. Я не на это место приехал. Я думал, это другое место. Все хорошо.
just missed an error alarm. I was working on my phone with the headphones. Here in Kiev, it's pretty common to get those. Either you get those from radios or you hear them through the city. You can't really film if there's rockets going over Kiev. You can't really film it because can't show which direction the anti-air missiles are going from. Or it's easy to, well, it's not easy, but the enemy can geolocate the direction that the anti-air missiles are coming from, and then they can change the course or the trajectory from where they shoot the missiles from. So the success rate would go up. But yeah, today is pretty quiet here. My friends left to the city. They found some concert they want to go to, but stayed home. Worked on some, caught up on some photo editing, and now I'm watching the League of Legends finals. But yeah, today was pretty slow. Mostly I was working on my laptop on my photos, and then we delivered the humanitarian aid. So it was like these big power banks. That's called EcoFlow. This is my second time going to Ukraine with this organization. Overall, it's my 9th or maybe 8th or 10th, I don't know, time in Ukraine since 2022. Every time we go with I went with different organizations or groups of people from Lithuania. Every time it's different. Sometimes you go to like Lviv, Ivano-Frankivsk, and then you go up into the mountains, do some hiking, and then come back. Sometimes you just deliver a car to Lviv and then take a bus back home. Sometimes you reach the front lines. Surreal, very surreal, where the actual war is happening, and the constant danger of drones and artillery. Not a lot of danger from getting hit by a bullet because let's face it, the war landscape is very different from what we used to see in war movies. But it's like I always thought about how the day-to-day life happens in like small villages during like World War I or the Cold War or whatever, where the front lines are and they're pushing to either sides, and there's people who kind of stay home and they don't evacuate to safety because that's their home and they want to just stay there. They don't have anything else. They don't have anything other than their homes, and they choose to stay there. I can not Kupian, Seversk. So it was we drove into the city very quickly because it was a clear evening, and the soldiers told us, you go past here, you're on your own. There's a lot of drones, so be careful. If you hear something, drop on the ground, find a hole, and just stay down. And then we drove into the city, and there's no people anywhere. And then you have these, like every building is blown up or has a hole in the roof or doesn't have a front wall or back wall or side wall, has holes on the facade. You have these small chimneys coming up from the pavement next to the building, because every person is living, well, who stayed, they're living from the basement. So they have burjuikas or small furnaces that burn. And I'll put in some photos I did, which I will be selling to try to get more money for going to Ukraine and doing more either interviews or making photos to try to get more money, donations. Or today is over and tomorrow we got another day that's gonna be interesting, and tomorrow we're leaving back to Lithuania. I think I wanna make this one very short, like just the nooks and crannies of volunteering in Ukraine. No, everyone has a different story. Like every association I go with or a group of people, it's always different. So this is gonna be one of the experiences of just going to Ukraine, to relatively safe part of Ukraine, and yeah, just delivering the aid, doing some work for different projects I have going, and I am being employed to do. But you gotta find the line. You gotta take care of yourself, but also grow the community that you're part of or you want to be part of greater. And it's gonna be a weird sentence, but try to serve other people, but Don't underserve yourself. Underserve? Is that a... Yeah, today is over. Bye. Oh, that's the football club of Ukraine bus. So right now I'm working on the edit of the vlog, and I just realized that I didn't really explain what was happening in the school that we were visiting. Just wanted to really quickly run through it. So it was the September 2nd, and it was the celebration where students go to school for the first day of school. Yeah, that's. We were there visiting because it was the first time that the school opened after the renovation, where the school was renovated fully. I think it was fully renovated on March 2024. So this whole project was a joint effort by Lithuanian government, by the Taiwanese community in Lithuania, who allocated almost 2 million euros for this project. And projektavimo sprendimai, so the Tarandukas or Karolis' business, and he kind of oversaw everything that was happening with the school since the start of the project, so 2022. And it took 2 years to develop it, but it was finally over, and this was the first day of school in Borodianka, Ukraine, for this Lithuanian Ukrainian Lycée. So, see ya. So this is the school, Lithuanian Ukrainian Lycée.
Я очень рад, что придумали строить эту школу. Я очень рад, что Литва эту мою идею поддержала. Я очень рад, что мы здесь. Я стою здесь и смотрю до вас. Я очень рад, что эта школа есть как символ нашей международной дружбы. Я надеюсь, что она не 100 людей поможет учиться, а тысячи, 10 тысяч, очень много. И эта школа есть как символ, что мы не боимся, что мы стоим, и мы будем завтра и послезавтра. Так спасибо вам и слава Украине!
One huge chaos.
Čia iš tikrųjų šiandien yra labai nuostabi diena, dėl to, kad atidarėme lietuvišką licėjų. Tai yra pirmoji modernioji mokykla visoje apskritai Ukrainoje ir pirmoji mokykla, kuri atstatyta po karo.
Понад 5000 учнів повернулися до рідного ліцею в містечку Бородянка на Київщині. На початку повномасштабного вторгнення будівлю навчального закладу було пошкоджено на 80%. Далі вже після деокупації литовські партнери підготували проєкт його відновлення і зрештою роботи стартували. У результаті вдалося не лише реконструювати ліцей, а й зробити це інноваційно.
No,
pas kurios buvo į šitas štabukas įkurtas. Čia yra vyras meras.
Так вот, сделал такую проект маленькую, увидел эту школу, сделал проект, придумал, что нужно это все сделать. И тогда, когда это придумал, пошел на министры всех мер в Литве и сказал, что нужно отстроить. Все смотрели на меня как идиот, что он говорит. А я думал, что я не идиот, я буду это сделать, я буду это до конца сделать. Генераторы дарим, ну, по масштабам 1000 плюс компьютеров. Да. Так, сами фото сделать, да? Так. Да.
Будет материал, я могу скинуть ссылку, чтобы, возможно, вам.
Litovsko-Ukrainsko Lycée. Wait, the celebration just ended. So I'm gonna do a photo and then we'll go to a local family to take some interviews and then that's it. Eat some food.
Компьютер мне подарил, дошку. Все для учебы. Это когда вообще дома ничего
не было, только это. Да.
Для того, чтобы играть.
We were here like half a year ago. Took a picture of these construction guys that were laying the tile here. It looks very different now. Is dit het werkt? Ja. Oh, dat was.
А у тебе є там світ?
Є, конечно. Я его не...
Мусорник.
Сюда вот тут.
Я учитель, она учительница, жена учительница. Мы просто через себя пропускаем. И просто, ну реально, вам, ну яка, низький уклін до землі. От реально ви зробили супер. Супер. Це клас. Это дорого стоит. Дай Бог вам якась удачі. Спасибо. Да. Я вибачаюсь.
Ой, шмонторо монтуяки це
Водка.
Мам, тебе кажуть?
Ну, дякую.
Парагал так ты?
Потом просто отменяют.
Журналисты были.
Да.
Помнишь, Света?
Он спринт
From different people here. The vice mayor used to be vice mayor.
А девочка?
The principal of the school that were there.
Хочет, давай.
All the Lithuanian volunteers. It's like a small family gathering.
Капочку.
Налю.
Это сколько, полный?
Good morning. This is how volunteers' morning starts. I do think Lviv might be one of the most photogenic cities I've ever been to. And that includes Vilnius. And I think it might be in one of my top 5 cities to just walk around. Yeah, so we just had some breakfast and leaving Ukraine now. Well, not yet. So I have to find our car And then, yeah, our journey comes to an end. So I don't know if I'm gonna film most of well, anything from the trip back. Let's see. I got stuck at customs, so resting on some armor in a bus.
I need to get the depression away somehow.
We'll stop filming and then see you back in Lithuania.